everyone, welcome to Beyond Pixels, a space where design meets empathy, where pixels turn into human stories. When I started in design, I thought it was all about pixels, colors, layouts, and tools. But over time, I realized something deeper. Design is not about pixels, it's about people. Someone uses your product and feels seen. When technology understands, not overwhelms. That's why I created Beyond Pixels, a space to explore the why behind design, where empathy meets execution and where creativity coexists with clarity. I believe the future of the design is not about competing with AI, it's all about collaborating with it. Because AI can replicate patterns, but it cannot replicate empathy. Every meaningful experience still begins with human. A designer who feels, listens, and translates emotions into interaction. And those humans, us, need to learn how to train and use AI tools with intention to extend our imagination and not replace it. That's the heart of Beyond Pixels. To help designers grow not just in skills, but in self awareness, empathy, and impact. So, if you are just starting your journey in UX, UI, or product design, or you are curious about how design and AI can coexist beautifully, you are in the right place. Let's begin with the journey together. Beyond trends, beyond screens, beyond pixels. Okay, so what is the UX? I'm sure most of you are heard about it. UX is user experience, right? But today we are asking one simple question. Again, what is UX? Because AI can design interfaces, but empathy, that's still our human age, right? Understanding the landscape of the UX and product design. UX or user experience is the bridge between people and technology. It's not just about pretty screens, it's about creating experiences that work beautifully, emotionally, functionally, and intuitively. The design world that belongs or blends many roles, like you can see on the screen. I have mentioned user research, UX, UI, user interface, interaction design, user experience, content writing, and the UX accessibility. So, but all of us share one purpose to make technology feel natural to humans. So, bad experiences are all around us. Think about the last time you used an app that made you feel frustrated. Maybe you could not find the cancel button, or maybe a form wouldn't submit. That's a bad UX, and it costs more than time. It costs trust. Every bad experience leaves a small scar in user's mind. Our job as a designer is to heal those scars, but replacing frustration with flow and confusion with confidence. So let's understand what's the agenda of this UX, like what, why, and how. Here is what we all explore together. First, what UX really means. Second, why it matters. And finally, how you can practice UX thinking in your own projects. Three simple questions that every great designers keep asking. What, why, how? So, as we already see, what is UX? So, it's a user experience, right? The feeling someone gets when using a product, app, or service. It's not just interaction, it's emotion in motion. UX is about helping people achieve what they came for without confusion, frustration, or doubt. Every click, every screen, every word, it all adds up to how someone feels about your product. So, for this journey in the UX, the usability is the most important part. Let's learn about it. So, usability is where a good UX begins. It's about making things simple, intuitive, and enjoyable. There are the parts in usability, how the person can feel. So, it's like a child. For the child, the first time who can interact. So, first is the learnability. The child start to learn. So the first impression, that's the learnability. If users can't figure it out in first few seconds, they will live, right? Think of how easy it is to order food for the first time on Zomato or Swiggy. That's the great UX. Next one is the efficiency. Efficiency, everyday driver. Once users know the flow, they want a speed. Think of Amazon's one click buy or Netflix. Most of the time, ask when you are watching something, and if you are away from the screen and the screen is like ideal, Netflix always asks continue watching, right? Third one is the error prevention and the recovery. It's a lifesaver. That's the safety net. Undo buttons, confirmation prompts, friendly error messages. They turn mistakes into moments of trust. Usability is not about perfection, it's about creating a confidence. Let's see what's the good UX. I just have added here the good user experience because most of the people all around the world we are familiar with the Amazon. It's a global app, mobile application. Most of the people we are using on it, right? So look at the home screen of the Amazon, right? And again, we all know that the Amazon has the feature of the different languages according to the location, right? The app can change, and app can most of the time change the user interfaces, user experiences according to your location where you are right now, right? So the good ux is about why we have all of this, right? The home screen button, which shows all the product names, all the product that the Amazon is offering. Then the when you click the one product from the home screen, it opens that product full image. It gives you the expectations that what the users is expecting about the products, images, what are the reviews, the people who brought it previously, what are the other colors available. For example, here the mobile is a product, the user clicked on it, it opens the image, then the user can see the number of the images, then what are the colors available for that product. Even the user can see whether it's location wise it is available or not. And then the checkout process of all your cart, then list and the buy again, right? So these are all the strategically put in together in the Amazon ux strategy. So let's understand why behind the ux. So why does ux matter? Because ux is why behind every button, screen, and interaction. Let's go back to our Amazon good UX as well. So most of you are feel like on the home screen it's not very clean. Most of you feel like that, oh, I can find everything, and most of you feel like that it's very overwhelmed, right? Home screen. And then you have the other ideas. But trust me, as you are a daily user, they can see who are the target audience for their home screen, and that's why they have added all of these product images, what are the expectations from the user's perspective, because they did the user research, user interviews with their end user customers, right? Then they finalize all of these buttons, all of these screens for the each product and the interaction with it, right? So let's understand, right? UX, why the UX, right? Why does the UX matter? Because UX is why behind every button, screen and interaction. It exists to make technology easy, enjoyable and human. When people can use something effortlessly, they feel empowered. And when they feel good, they come back. That's the true purpose of UX. To design happiness, not just the usability. So how does this UX happens? So how do we actually do UX, right? See the user journey map. Okay. We begin with the problem statement, right? What are we solving and why does it matter? Then we study our users, right? Their goals, pain points, and the needs. Through the jobs to be done, we uncover what people really want to achieve. We map their user journey step by step. Next, we study the competition, like a competitor analysis. What others are doing right or wrong. Then comes information architecture, the structure of content and the flows. We move into wireframes, testing the logic before the visuals, and finally we validate our designs through A/B testing and feedback loops. UX is not a one-time task. It's an ongoing conversation between empathy and the evidence. So in this user journey map, we can see it will help us to visualize what people go through, right? Their thoughts, their feelings, and actions across every stage of using a product. It reminds us that behind every click is a human story. Like I have every tab about the usability, learnability, efficiency, and the accessibility as well. Our job is to make that story seamless, to reduce friction, guide emotions, and make every step feel natural. Because design is not about removing emotions, it's about designing for the right ones, right? So this is how we learn about problem statement, users, target audience, pain points, needs, jobs to be done, user journey, competitive analysis, information architecture, wireframes, testing, A/B testing, right? And this is about the double diamond design thinking process, which is the very important and the crucial part. As a designer, we have to know the aspect, and we have our own double diamond design thinking process in our own projects while delivering the right solutions for the user pain points, right? So every design tells us a story. UX connect research with reality, strategy with sensitivity, and pixels with the people. So beyond pixels is not about the perfection, it's about creating experiences that feel real, inclusive, and human. I also want to talk about the future of the UX and AI. As AI, artificial intelligence, grows, our roles as a designers will evolve. Tools will automate workflows, generate layouts, and predict behaviors, but they cannot replicate why we design the empathy, intuition, and curiosity that make experiences truly human. The future of the UX is not about competing with the AI, it's about collaborating with it to amplify our creativity, not replace it. So, thank you. And if this made you think differently about design, please subscribe to Beyond Pixels. Let's grow together. Beyond screens, beyond trends, beyond pixels. See you everyone. Thank you so much.